Grizzly of the game, maybe the Grizzly of the day, probably more appropriately, in Haley Thompson. Tom, how we doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Let's start from the beginning here. In game number 1, blasted 2-run home run to left. We hit a grand slam home run. The second time we've hit a grand slam this season. The ball's got to look like a watermelon coming into you right now, right?
It does. It looks pretty good.
You hit the team's 15th and 16th home run of this season, which breaks last year's team record. Let me translate that for you. We've hit more home runs this year already than we did all of last year. What's the difference for this team offensively? Is it power? Is it execution? What makes this team score almost 9 runs a ball game?
I think it deals with more of execution. You know, I think there was one inning where we actually kind of hit a ground ball, got the girl to third, and we could have scored with just a single. We didn't have to hit a home run. We do have a little bit more power this year, but it's mainly just execution.
And so power is all up and down the lineup, too, and obviously 2 home runs for you. When you're going to that bat, you already popped one out of the ballpark, bases loaded. What's your approach, and when it hit the bat, what was going through your mind?
I was saying, please let the wind carry it out, because I saw the flag start pulling in, and I was like, oh, gosh, this isn't going to go out. But I had taken 2 strikes right on screwballs in the inside corner. I was like, I'm not letting this third one go through. And just swung at it and went out.
And how was it for you guys today? A lot of adjustments. We were going to play game 1 and a rain delay, then halfway through it, another rain delay. How do you guys stay up with that energy level in the dugout when you got to pull the tarp on and off so many times today?
It's a little hard, but you just kind of sit there, save your energy while you're waiting for that rain to come, and then regroup. And I thought Kayla did fantastic dealing with that, because it's so hard for a pitcher to come through and find their momentum when they have to break it periodically. Pitching's
been great so far here today. Byerman game number 1, Katie Lang in game number 2. It's our 3rd shutout of the season. Offense is starting to cook a little bit. Shutout going to the pitchers. Is this team moving in the right direction?
We are. We're really looking forward to playing Bryan. I think they're next on our schedule, and they're a good team. So we'll take this game. We'll just say, yay, I'm so glad we scored 24 runs and got 22 hits, but we're going to come back on, I think, Friday, because we have a day off tomorrow.
Absolutely. A Grizzly of the game here, or day, I should say, Haley Thompson, a 7-for-8 performance, 11 RBIs, and 5 runs scored in total. Is that the best day you've ever had?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it is.
Not too bad. Well, Haley, before I let you go, you know how to do this. Shout-outs out the galore out there. Who you got?
Shout-out to my mom and dad who weren't able to make it today, and to all my roommates that live in Sugar Mill, and the 912, like we already talked about last time.
The 912 was blowing up on Twitter today, too, so we hear a big hoop and a holler. Haley, congratulations.
Thank you.